Fairness and the Pretend People, an original fairy tale by Barbie Sommars. Once upon a time, in the 10th year of the new millennium, a group of robed judges gathered in a high and mighty court. They were entrusted with guarding the people's voices and protecting the heart of the land's democracy. These justices were sworn to be impartial, to see all who came before them through fair, unbiased eyes. But on this fateful day, a decision was made that would echo through the ages, a decision that would tip the scales. With a wave of their quills and a flourish of parchment, the court decreed that buildings, yes, towering structures of concrete, steel, and glass, from that day forward could dress themselves up in the garb of people. The buildings, donned with hats, glasses, scarves, and super packs, stepped out into the world with one purpose: to disguise themselves and amplify their voices beyond any human's reach. These pretend people weren't like ordinary folk. They were the giants of industry, towering high-rises of defense companies with promises of security, alongside massive megachurches claiming to speak with the authority of the heavens. There were buildings that spoke in foreign tongues, their accents laced with profit and politics from distant lands, and skyscrapers of non-profits who traded in shadow money and secrets. With every step, these towering figures shook the earth, and with every word drowned out we the people's voices. They chanted promises layered with persuasive rhetoric that only served their own growth. We the people began to notice that no matter how loud they spoke, no matter how passionately they argued for democracy, fairness, and campaign finance reform, their words became whispers beneath the booming voices of the pretend people. Just as hope began to dim, a soft glow appeared on the horizon. A fairy named Fairness appeared. Her wings shimmered with a light that pierced through even the tallest shadows cast by the buildings. Fairness was small but mighty, with a voice like a clear bell that cut through the booming promises and echoing speeches. She hovered close to we the people, telling truths that had been buried under layers of distraction and division. "Look closely," Fairness urged, her voice calming yet powerful. "These are no ordinary folk. They are towering structures of greed and power, wrapped in the disguise of people. They drown out your voices because they fear the strength of your unity." With a determined flutter, Fairness flew up to a towering building dressed in a grand top hat and scarf. The building, suspecting its cover was discovered and feeling threatened, said, "People are people. So why should it be you and I should get along so awfully?" She hovered by its massive windows, placed her hands on her hips, and declared, "You're not a person." And with a sprinkle of fairy dust, the hat flew right off the building's towering head. And so, the citizens united and stood together, no longer distracted, no longer divided, ready to reclaim their democracy and make a move to amend their world. The end.